I feel very strongly that wives shouldn't criticize their husbands in front of their kids. Neither should a husband criticize his wife in front of the kids. Because in a kid's eyes, it feels devastating. What do you mean my dad isn't great? What do you mean dad isn't this? So we need to start there. I think that a lot of women, and I know this is going to push a lot of buttons, it's okay. I'm over 50, I can do it. I don't care what people think of me. But there's a lot of animosity that women may feel towards their husbands, and a good husband becomes the dumping ground for many wives. If she had a bad relationship with her dad, if she had a run-in with any other man, if she has a solid relationship with her husband, she'll start to take it out on her husband, and that backfires on the kids, and it backfires in parenting. So I think it's very important for women, if they have animosity towards other men, to figure that out, and in your mind, make sure you're not taking it out on your husband, because we all do it. We all do it in ways that we know we shouldn't, but we do. And I think that's huge, because the message that we send to our kids is, if I'm hypercritical of dad, and I'm always telling him to get out of the way, and I'm always parenting over dad and parenting you, the message that you receive as a kid is, dad can't do this, dad's not good enough, dad's not smart enough. And while many of us don't want to communicate those messages to our daughters and our sons, we do it. So we just need to call a spade and say, okay, let's stop doing it. And it goes for fathers as well. I think the other thing that's very important is to make sure that you're drawing your husband in. And the best way to draw a husband into his relationship with his kids is never through badgering and criticism. And so we need to be encouragers, not badgerers. And say, you know what, rather than saying, you need to spend more time with your daughter. You spend way too much time on the golf course. All you do on a Sunday afternoon is watch football. Your daughter needs you, don't you get that? We need to say, you know what, honey, I know you love football, but your daughter, she just loves it when you take her out and get the car washed. She loves it when you. Dads are going to jump on that, but they're not going to do it if we keep pushing and correcting and pushing and correcting. So we need to watch our tone of voice. The final thing that I think we need to do is we need to use our body language and our tone of voice in very, very encouraging ways to our husbands in front of our kids. If dad is talking to your daughter, don't interrupt him. We love to interrupt. You know, some men love to interrupt. Don't interrupt. If dad says that a daughter needs to do something, don't jump right in and say, no, she doesn't. Clothing, I have found in my practice, is a big issue with parents arguing about that. Dad wants daughters to dress more modestly for good reason. He knows the mind of a teenage boy. We don't get it. We don't get it. We want our daughters to be accepted. We want them to look like everybody else, because we want them to fit. And dads, in many ways, are smarter, so they tell our daughters to do other things. So I encourage wife, when your husband's doing that, let him go, let him be, don't challenge it. So if you really disagree with some things with your husband, behind closed doors, with the kids not around, you need to agree what you're going to disagree on and what you're going to agree on. And I think it's always important for parents, whether they're divorced or whether they're married or not, say, what are the top 5 most important things that you feel you want to teach our kids? I will honor those. And now here are my top 5. And so you kind of negotiate that way, and that when that parent is parenting for one of those top 5, you need to back away and let that be. And I think that in other words, we need to release dads to do what they do really well, which is a lot of parenting. It's hard for our egos, but we can deal with it.